if you don't mind putting your spoons down for a minute and stop the wee clanking noises, just, sorry to treat you like this, I'm not going to...
Give that!
So we're just going to try and do it. Well, no. About 7 minutes, actually.
7.
Callum, you'll be standing in the corner. You carry on doing that.
Wait, right, we're down. This is what it seems to go.
So,
this is a colleague 7 minutes.
so tea lights on your table as well to add to the atmosphere. When Chapman Billies leave the street and through the neighbours be, as market days are wearing late and folk begin to attack the gate, while we sit boozing at the nappy and getting foo and unca happy, we think now the long Scot smiles, the mosses water slaps and styles that lie between us and our hame, where sits a sulky, solemn dame, gathering her brews like gathering storm, nursing her wrath to keep it warm. This truth for honest Tam Shanter is he frae a nichtig canter. All day the town one ne'er surpasses for honest men and bonny lassies. O Tam, but hadst thou been so wise as take thy ain wife Kate's advice, she told thee weel there was a skellum of blethering, blustering, drunken blellum, that frae November to October in market day thou wasna sober, that ilka melder with a miller thou'd sit as long as thou had siller. And at the Lord's house, even on Sunday, thou drank with Kirkston gin till Monday. She prophesied that later soon thou would be found deep drowned in Doon or cast by warlocks in the murk of Alloway's old haunted kirk. Ah, gentle dames, it gas me grief to think how Murray counsel's sweet, how many lengthened sage advices the husband frae the wife despises. But to her tale in market night, Tam had got planted unca rig fast by a ringle blazing finely, with reaming swats that drank divinely.
And
at his elbow, Sir Johnny, his ancient trusty drew the crony. Tam loading like a very brother, they had been foo for weeks together. The night drove on with songs and clatter, and aye the ale was growing better, the landlady, and Tam grew gracious, with secret favours, sweet and precious. The suitor told his queerest stories, the landlord's laugh was ready chorus, the storm without might rear and rustle. Tam didn't mind the storm a whistle, as bees flee hame with lades and treasure, the minutes wing their way with pleasure. Kings may be blessed, but Tam was glorious, o'er all the ills of life victorious. But pleasures are like poppies spread. You seize the flower, its bloom is shed, or like the snow falls in the river, a moment white, then melts forever. Nae man can tether time nor tide. The hour approaches, Tam must ride. That hour at night's black arch the key stain, that dreary hour he mounts his beast in. That night, a child might understand, the deal had business at his hand. Wheel mounted on his grey mare Meg, a better never lifted leg, Tam skelping on through Dublin mire, despising wind and rain and fire, whilst holding fast his good blue bonnet, and crooning o'er some old Scotch sonnet, whilst glowering round with prudent cares, like bottles catch him unawares. Kirk Alloway was drawing nigh where ghasts and hoolits nightly cry, inspiring bold John Barleycorn, what dangers thou can make us scorn. With Tidney, we fear the evil, with Uskaby, we'll face the devil. The swat say reamed in Tammy's noddle, fair play, he cared not deals a bottle. But Maggie stood, right sair astonished, till by the heel and hand admonished, she ventured forth on the light, and wow, Tam saw an unca sight. Warlocks and witches in a dance, nae cotillion brent you fae France, but hornpipes, jigs, struck bays and reels, put life and metal in their heels, a winning bunker in east, there sat old Nick in shape of beast, a towsy tyke, black grim and large, to gie them music was his charge. He screwed the pipes and got them skill, till roof and rafters all did dill. Coffins stood round like open presses that showed the dead in their last dresses. As Tammy glowered, amazed and curious, the mirth and fun grew fast and furious. The piper loud and louder blew, the dancers quick and quicker flew. They reeled, they set, they crossed, they clicked, till Ilka, Carlin, Swat and Reekit, and Cooster did his to the mark, and Linkit had it in her sack. Now Tam, oh Tam, had they been queens all plump and strapping in their teens, their sarks instead of creasy flanning, been snow white 1700 linen, but withered, beldams auld and droll, looping and flinging on a crummick. I wonder they didn't turn my stomach. But Tam kent what was what foo brawly. There was a winsome wench in Whalley, that night enlisted in the corps, long after kenned on Carrick's shore, for many a beast to death she shot, and perished mony a bonny boat. Ach, little kenned now, Reverend Granny, that sark she coughed for her wee nanny. But here my muse, her wingman cower, sing flights are far beyond her power, to sing how Nanny lapping flang, a supple jade she was in strang, and how Tam stood like ane bewitched and thought his vereen enriched. E'en Satan glowered and fidge fu fain, and hotched and blew wi' might and main, till first day caper, sin another, Tam tint his reason altogether, and Rosa, well done, Cutty Sark! And in an instant all was dark. And scarcely had he Maggie rallied, when out the hellish region sallied, as bees biz out with angry fight, when plundering herds assail their bike, as eager runs the market crowd, when catch the thief resounds aloud. So Maggie runs, the witches follow, with money and eldritch screeching hollow. Ah Tam, they'll get thou faring, in hell they'll roast thee like a herring. In vain thy Kates await thy coming, Kate soon will be a woeful woman. Now do thou speedy utmost, Meg, and win the keys to another brig. There at them thou thy tail may toss, a running stream they darena cross. But ere the keystone she could make, to think to tail she had to shake. For Nanny, far before the rest, hard upon noble Maggie pressed, and flew at Tam with furious ettle. But little wist she Maggie's mettle, as spring brought off her master hail, but left behind her ain grey tail. The carling clocked her by the rump, and left poor Maggie scarce a stump. Now, while this tale of truth shall read, ilk man and mother's son, take heed, whene'er to drink you are inclined, or Cutty Sarks run in your mind, think you may buy the choice or dear, remember Tam o' Shanter's mare.